I think what we saw happening in South Africa in the 70s and 80s was black workers becoming organized, starting to assert their collective power in the workplace. We saw the advent of workplace democracy.
This was stuff that was happening in society. And in the early days, we were very concerned about sanctions against South Africa. We were concerned about workers who didn't have jobs.
If it was for the peace accord and conducted and prepared under the leadership of business, we would have not seen the start of the constitutional negotiations at that point.
The nice thing about business involvement in transition periods is what others have called enlightened self-interest. If you are driven by the fact that you must do good, but you must also do well for yourself and your company and for the country, it just gives you, more of a drive.
Business activism, if you like, at that time, in pushing for a change in politics, from an apartheid politics to a more democratic system, was totally informed by their own interests.
And I think coming from big businesses, it sounds a bit rich, saying, that elite bargaining is wrong. But if you think about NEDLAC, who is not at the table? Small business and the unemployed.
I really feel like we've regressed in our understanding of who the people are. There's definitely those old tendencies of assuming certain people are legitimate people and other people are not people in the terms of our democratic state.
There is a role for the government and the role for the private sector. But as circumstances change, that boundary may have to shift. We need to fundamentally say, look, we're at a stage now where we've learned enough to say we must ask the question again, what must the government do? What must the government not do? And what must the government ensure is done either with or by the private sector?
The work of transforming societies from authoritarianism and oppression does not happen in one sitting in a negotiation. Long after the Constitution has been passed, the initial Constitution, you get amendments to laws and so on, because the transformation must continue. Here is why I'm disappointed. That work of institutional transformation was overtaken by mediocrity and corruption.